Okay, hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of the live trading session. Um, just go ahead and share my screen with us. Um, yeah, we have a good number already. So let's just jump into it. Okay, good. So yes, when it comes to technical fundamental aspect of trading, well, as it stands right now, we do not really have any fundamental affecting the market. What we just have is technical. I think that tomorrow will be a very important data. For those who do not know, tomorrow is going to be a very important data. Want us to all work towards taking advantage of it. Of course, I'll provide further information about it tomorrow. If you don't have not funded your account, try and do that. Tomorrow will be FOMC. So the US Fed will be releasing interest rates. They will be releasing interest rate for the next quarter, okay? But right now, talking about today, we see that the dollar actually gained some level of strength on the daily time frame until it hits this trend line, until it hits this trend line. And so we might likely experience some level of retracement right now on the strength of the dollar. Okay, so I just feel like with that trend line that the dollar actually hit, it if at all it even pushes up around that zone, it may likely be rejected between here and here. So the dollar might likely lose strength or settle around here below here, but I expect it to head back down to test this support zone technically, seeing that on the daily time frame and there is a trend line that the dollar is actually respecting. Okay, and apart from that, even where the dollar got to, you know, close around that zone is a zone where price has been rejected before. You understand? So if it can manage to break that zone, then fine. But from this place, looking at the way the trend line is moving that I have drawn here, it's very possible that we see price settling around this zone, not above this zone. Okay, so that momentum weakness in the dollar could actually give us give more push to GBP, give more push to Euro, and all the likes, because those guys have really sold from yesterday even till this morning. We had bearish move on Euro and GBP. So let's jump right into it. I'll just be analyzing few instruments so that we can focus very well on trading them. Found out that sometimes when we do so many instruments, it's actually hard for us to focus on them. So let's look at Euro USD. Yes, Euro USD. Okay, just like what I said about the dollar, you will notice on 1 hour how much Euro USD has actually sold, right? How much it has sold, but got here and it did some kind of retracement. If you follow my chart, move towards where the last time price was around there. The last time price was around where it is now. 1 hour is sometime in the first week of March, and around that place there seems to be like a resistance zone around that place. So support zone. So it's very possible that this bullish move or this retracement kind of continues. I personally feel like, now that we're talking about FOMC, I feel like if I do not expect the US to actually increase interest rate anymore. So I think that when they come up tomorrow and they do not increase interest rates, if they do not increase interest rates, the dollar will gain strength. The dollar will be weakened, and then we can now see Euro USD push back towards the upside. But I feel like looking at Euro USD, there's still more room for it to sell. Personally, I feel like there's more room for Euro USD to sell, even if we just said that the dollar is approaching a place where it may likely retrace. I feel like a good point where Euro USD will want to settle is this lower support here, right? This lower support around this zone here at 1.07990. I feel like that's a place where, you know what, let me give us a clearer chart. Good. Just a clearer chart. Good. So this is 4 hours. I feel like where Euro USD is likely going to still settle is somewhere around here. Around that 1.07990 zone. Somewhere around here. I feel that is where Euro USD is still coming down to settle at. So there is still a lot of bearish pressure in Euro USD. So what I will do while trading Euro USD is to look out for a sell around the nearest resistance zone. It's currently retracing. I want to look out for a sell around the nearest resistance zone, and I cannot help but notice that there seems to be a kind of retracement around here. Okay, so this zone is where I would expect Euro USD to get to before it actually falls further. Somewhere here, between here and here, is a zone where I would expect a sell on Euro USD. So it's currently retracing, but I feel like Euro USD is still going to sell further. Okay, that's what I would expect. I feel like it is still going to sell further. We saw it on daily time frame when we were analyzing it last week that it has broken that bullish structure. We have more of a bearish structure in the market right now. So that means that it's very possible that we get a further sell in the market. Now, on 1 hour, for those persons who attended a training we had, we talked about fair value gap. Fair value gap, and on 1 hour, we see a kind of fair value gap around here like this. See a kind of fair value gap around here, which is where Euro USD is currently trading at. So it's very possible that we get a retracement here. So what I will do, how I will trade Euro USD, spent a lot of time on this. So let's just jump right in. It's two ways that I will trade Euro USD. Number one, I could have my sell limit. I could have my sell limit at that's looking out for a sell. I can look out for a sell at 1.08650. 1.08650. So I could have a sell limit there, or sell once price gets there. I can sell 1.08 1.08650. 1.08650 I can sell from that particular point, right? I can sell from that particular point. Then I could either do that, or I could have a sell at this lower point here. I could have a sell at this lower point. Say if Euro USD begins to head further down, I could now sell from 1.08300. I could sell from 1.08300 all the way to 1.07990. 1.07990 or 1.08000. Okay. So let me take it again. Two ways I'm going to be selling Euro USD. Number one, I will sell from 1.08640. I'll sell from 1.08640 or 1.08650. I'll sell from there and look out for at least 30 pips of sell. Or I will sell from 1.08300. Or I will sell from 1.08300 and sell to around 1.08 thousand. 1.08 thousand. Okay, that's still around 30 pips. Okay, so either I'm selling at 1.08640 with 30 pips in mind, or I'm selling at 1.08300 with 30 pips in mind. That's how I would trade Euro USD. Okay, so I still expect that sell on Euro USD. Let's continue. Let's look at one more currency pair, AUD USD, which is also looking like Euro USD. You will notice that for AUD USD also, let's look at her on the daily time frame. Let's look at the pair on daily time frame. Now, this is AUD USD on daily time frame. We'll notice that whatever kind of uptrend it was trying to create, it seems to have been broken, and price is still headed downwards. Now, apart from the fact that price is headed downwards, around this place here, there seems to be a strong support there, right? There seems to be a strong support. Now, if you check AUD USD on the 1 hour, you find out that it's created this downtrend where you have lower highs, right? Lower highs and lower lows, right? So what it's doing right now is in some level of retracement, because around where it is, you know, the nearest support and resistance to AUD USD is around here and around here. This is the nearest resistance and the nearest support that we have for AUD USD. What does that mean? So it means that whatever retracement AUD USD might likely do, we might still get that further fall in the market. Okay, considering the fact that it's currently on a downtrend, right? It's currently on a downtrend. So what's the best way for me to trade AUD USD here? This is a place where I may want to look out for a buy. This zone here. So I'll just mark it with my horizontal line. Let me take out these oh sorry. Good. I'll just mark them with my horizontal line so that we can why are you disturbing me? Okay, good. So I'll take out the horizontal line. Very good. So I'm going to have my zone where I'll be looking out for a buy on AUD USD somewhere here. You know, just like I said, I was expecting a further sell on Euro USD. AUD USD seems to have approached that zone closer than Euro USD, right? So I could actually look out for a buy on AUD USD from 0.64820. Can look out for a buy from 0.64820, and then I will do at least 30 pips of buy. Okay, 0.64820, I do at least 30 pips of buy. Okay, also this particular point here seems to me like we could actually have a slight resistance around here. Okay, so if price heads towards 0.65340, from 0.65340, I will look out for a sell. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm selling from 0.65340 with at least 20 pips in mind. I'm selling from 0.65340 with at least 20 pips in mind, and I'm buying from 0.64820 with at least 20 pips in mind, 20 to 30 pips. Okay, so I'll take that again. For AUD USD, I'm selling from at least 0.65340. I'm selling from at least 0.65340 with 20 pips in mind. And then I am buying from 0.64820. I'm buying from 0.64820 with around 20 pips in mind. That's how I will trade AUD USD. Okay, that's how I will trade AUD USD. So we've looked at Euro USD and AUD USD. You have those two instruments to work with. Now, let's check indices. Let's check indices. Let me begin with US 30. Okay, so for US 30, considering the strength of the dollar, we saw some level of rejection, you know, to the downside. US 30 tried to trade bearish, right? You have a kind of downtrend here that it's been creating. Can you see it? So it's very possible that if the strength of the dollar continues, US 30 will be forced to come test this verified support here. You understand? Expect it to come test this verified support. So how will I trade it? I could, on 15 minutes, I feel like I'll be able to get a better entry. Looking at my preference, and we have a proven support around this point here. But we also have a downward trend line here that I feel US 30 would have to respect. You understand? So I can go in at, for US 30, I can go in at 39,150. I can go in at 39,150. I can go in I can have a sell stop on US 30 at 39,150. And then I take profit at around 39,090. So I can sell from 39,150 to 39,090. So from 39,150 to 39,090. There's a lot of bearish pressure on US 30 right now. So I feel like that is a good zone where I would want to expect it to be rejected from or to sell from. Now, in terms of buying US 30, okay, in terms of buying US 30, remember 39,150 to 39,090 are sell zones, right? they are sell zones. So in terms of buying, okay, I would rather buy US 30 from around 39,020. I'll buy US 30 from around 39,020. So if you retrace this, I'll buy US 30 from around 39,020 to 39,080 to 39,080. So let me take it again. For US 30, I have myself from 39,150. I have myself from 39,150 to around 39,090. To around 39,090. Now I'll be looking out for, that's my sell. I'll be looking out for my buy from 39,020. I'll be looking out for my buy from 39,020 to 39,080. From 39,020 to 39,080. Okay, that's how I will trade US 30 today. Okay, yes, let's move on. So after US 30, we'll touch on US 100. So for US 100, we have something like a hammer that shows that, US 100 might actually be pulling back to the upside, right? Just like we saw, I don't know if we saw this kind of perfect candlestick pattern on US 100, on US 30. But for US 100, we see a candlestick developing. On 1 hour, we see a hammer. On 15 minutes, we see three white soldiers. So that is a bullish, that's a candlestick that shows that bulls are likely in the market. Now, if you check on 4 hours, US 100 has kind of made retracement after retracement. But what it has been doing recently is that it has been returning. Look at it on 4 hours. It came as low as this. Next time it came as low as this, but a higher low, give a higher low, give a higher low here, give a higher low here. You understand? So market is looking like it may be ready to do a push up once again, back to testing this particular zone. Okay, back to testing this particular resistance zone. But the dollar is currently strong. It's possible that we get, if we continue to get strength in the dollar, it's possible that we see a continued fall in US 100. Also, if you consider it on 15 minutes and look at this candlestick here, you see the candlestick pattern here. You can tell that a trend seems to be forming around this zone here. A trend seems to be forming around that zone. Not just hold on. Good. Now, if you look at it, price rejected from here, price was rejected from here, although we do not really have it so much around. So what I will do for trading, how about we trade US 100? If I expect this sale to actually continue, I'll go in from 18,090. I'll go in from 18,090 to around 18,045. Okay, so from 18,090 to around 18,045, that's where I'll sell from. Okay, I'll sell from 18,090 to around 18,045. Okay, that's where I'll take myself from. Okay, then I actually expect a sell first of all in the market, but you will notice that even on 1 hour, prices are approaching a point where it has been resisted couple of times. You understand? Price is approaching a point where it has resisted a couple of times. So I could be looking out for buying US 100 briefly from 18,000. From 18,000, I can buy from there to around 18,030. I can buy from 18,000 to around 18,030. Also, if this buy, for instance, continues from the upside, price does not come down to take us, but continues from the upside, I can actually buy from 18,160. I can buy from 18,160, just a short buy, to around 18,190. From 18,160, I can buy to around 18,190. Okay, that's how I will analyze US 100. So let's look at gold. Okay, so when we consider gold, gold has actually been struggling after it made new highs. It did a lot of retracement, but even on the daily time frame, yesterday closed as a hammer. Yesterday closed as a hammer. And personally, I feel like today will also close as a hammer. I feel like all this will happen, and then during FOMC tomorrow evening, gold will likely make new highs or something like that, or Thursday morning. That's what I personally feel. So let's look out for that bullish move on gold. So that said, this is a zone where I'll be looking out for my buy on gold. Whatever brings gold down to this zone, I will be looking out for a buy on this particular zone. Whatever brings gold down to this zone, I'll be looking out for a buy. So I should be looking out for a buy on gold at around 2140. I should be looking out for a buy on gold at around 2140. Like I said, I do not really expect the US government to increase interest rates tomorrow. So I feel like whatever gold does during that FOMC time, it's likely going to trade bullish. It's likely going to trade bullish. Okay, that's how I'll trade gold. So I could buy gold from 2140 all the way to around 2145. So I can buy gold from 2140 all the way to 2145. Also, I could have a buy stop on gold. I could have a buy stop on gold from 2160. I could have a buy stop from 2160. I have a buy stop from 2160, and then I'll take profit at around 2162. Okay, from 2160, I can take profit at around 2162. Okay, so I can buy from 2160 and take profit at around 2162. Or once price sells to 2140, I can actually look out for a buy from 2140. Okay, so that is gold. And the final one we are going to look at is oil. Okay, so oil also, as this is 15 minutes, you'll notice that oil has made a very good uptrend move on 15 minutes here. You notice oil has been very good uptrend move. You can tell that the trend of the market is actually strong. This happened on the daily time frame after oil broke that structure. Now, you guys actually told us that after it ranged here and we said oil was going to sell from this point here, when it did a divergence, it actually sold well. And now when it broke this structure here, by trading bullish like this, it broke structure. And so that means that there's a high chance that, price will likely continue at least up to the nearest resistance point, which it's currently approaching, around 87.90. Around 87.90, that is where I feel there could be a test for the bullish movement of oil, right? So looking at oil, personally, I would still expect a buy on oil right now. Like, what I mean, not instant, but I mean like I still expect oil to actually still push up. You understand? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy oil. I'm going to buy oil from 87.33. I'm going to buy oil from 87.33, and I'm going to buy it to around, let's see. Just want to make sure that let me use my RSI to determine how overbought oil actually is. My RSI is right at the 70% line to show some overbought level. So I may not want to buy at that particular point. Even my 4 hours chart is showing that oil is currently overbought. So a retracement is actually expected. So instead, what I will do, instead of looking out for that buy on oil, if this is going to be a good retracement, if that sell is going to be a good retracement, I can use a sell stop to take advantage of it if there's going to be a good retracement in the market. So I can sell from this last low here. I can sell from below that low, 86.60. I can sell from 86.60 at least to 86.20. So I can sell from 86.60 to around 86.20. Okay, that's how I can say. Now, guys, if you are trading oil, the best thing to do is to buy oil from support zones. Buy oil from support zones. Okay, if oil retraces towards support, you want to look out for a buy from that kind of position. You understand? Sales to support, you look out for a buy from there, because the general trend of oil right now has changed from a sideways trend to a bullish trend. You understand? So that's it. That's how I will trade oil. Okay. So for GBP USD, for that person, if you're negative like this is not place to look at. If you are on negative, that means you have individual trades. You understand? You just with trades like that, you can reach out to your account officer and let them provide analysis. But if we're going to be doing analysis based on trades that people are on, we'll just be dragging a whole lot. You understand? So, but like I said, for GBP USD, I personally still expect it to sell. That's what I was saying. Just like I said for Euro USD, they are doing some level of retracement, which is fine, but it's very possible that we still get a further sell. So what I'm looking out for while trading GBP USD now is the nearest resistance point where I feel it will retrace to and sell. Now, if you watch it on 1 hour, watch where it is right now, around where it is right now. Even this place is like a resistance to GBP USD. If you follow my chart, you can see that it's a place where GBP USD has been resisted before. So this is the first litmus test that GBP USD has to determine whether it's even going to continue buying. I don't think it will keep buying from here. You understand? So from that 1.27070, I personally look out for a sell of at least 20 pips. I feel GBP USD will sell back and maybe likely break this place. Where I will be looking out for is if GBP USD can head towards this place before FOMC tomorrow. If it does so, if he heads towards this point towards FOMC tomorrow, then because I don't expect them to increase interest rate, I think it will push up from here. GBP USD will now buy from here. But right now, my preference is still sell. So if you're selling GBP USD, you can sell from 1.27070, or you can sell from below 1.26590. Can sell from below 1.26590, but GBP USD, there's still a lot of bearish pressure in the market, and there's a high chance that you could still keep selling further. That's the analysis on GBP USD. Okay, so for oil, I didn't give sell limit for oil, I gave sell stop. So even if you try to place sell limit on it, won't work. I gave it at 86.60, take profit at 86.20. That's a sell stop instead, right? Not a sell limit. Okay, so 230, let's see how it goes. Oh, US 30 already pushed up above that point there. Let's see for US 100. Okay, afternoon session already. Remember we have our buy at US 100 for at around 18,160. We have our sell from 18,090, right? US 30 pushed up, but we have our sell at 39,150. We have our sell on US 30 at 39,150 and profit at 39,090. Okay, which is what I think. I think his sell is actually what is in order for these guys. A sell is what is in order for them. So if I'm scalping right now, I'd rather scalp a sell on US 100, a sell on US 30. Okay, if I'm scalping right now. Then Euro USD. Remember for Euro USD, we gave it at 1.08640. We also gave another at 1.08300. And for those two entries, either we are selling from 1.08640 or we are selling from 1.08300. 30 pips is the goal. At least 20 to 30 pips, okay? So yeah, like I said, we do not have any other high impact in the market right now. But what we have is some what we have is I think we're going to be having some training sessions, this week, and those information will be provided to us much later or tomorrow. We're going to get confirm those information from tomorrow, you understand? But yes, watch out for these prices that we've given to actually use them. Okay. If you scalp the sell on US 100, like I said, you'd have made profits, right? Would have made profits. It's a scalp. If you scalp the sell on US 30, you'd have made profits. Okay. But yeah, I still expect that bearish move. GBP USD, I still expect it to fall back down. Euro USD, I expect it to fall back down. AUD USD, I expect it to fall back down. You understand? So that's how I will be trading these guys today. Okay. Yeah, but that's the much that we can take today. We will continue tomorrow by the special grace of God, 8 o'clock with this same link. Make sure you join us, okay? But for now, I want to wish you a very profitable day. Um, please practice proper risk analysis. And you can also follow us up on our WhatsApp channel, as we'll be providing updates later today. Thank you for your time. Bye for now.